What is going on, you guys, and welcome back to the channel. I have a brand new video here as we continue here mid-season of Fortnite Chapter 5 Season 3. And with that, we have our Magneto Quests and the rewards that come along with it. I know a lot of people are trying to unlock the Magneto skin here, and you have 2 pages of rewards to unlock and numerous quests to do. So in this video here, I'm going to go through page 1 and page 2. So stay tuned. And of course, this video will be broken down into chapters if you want to skip to a certain quest, or if you just want to go through the entire video and see how I completed each one of these quests for page 1 and page 2 of the Magneto rewards here. So let's get into the gameplay right now, and let's show you how I completed all of the quests in order to unlock all the rewards and the Magneto skin. So let's jump in. Let's go. All right, so check it out, guys. We are here inside the Battle Pass tab of Fortnite. And as you can see right here, if you click on the Magneto one, we have officially unlocked page 1. Well, this is actually page 1 right here, and page 2 of all of the quests and rewards that you're gonna claim. So let's quickly go through these rewards before we get into the gameplay, because I've pretty much unlocked everything here. So first up, you're gonna get right here this loading screen, knock knock clang, pretty dope Magneto wallpaper, part of the Wrecked season chapter 5 season 3 of Fortnite. Second reward you get is the Magneto's grasp spray, part of the Marvel series here. So that's a pretty cool animation right there. Once again, they're mixing the Marvel, Magneto, and the whole Wrecked theme, so it's part of that Wasteland set. So that's the spray you're gonna get. Then next up, you're gonna get the Magnetized Scrap pickaxe. So if we check it out, view reward, and we swing the pickaxe, those are the sound effects that come along with it. Once again, all metal, it's Magneto, you get it. All right, so as we continue here, as you can see, we have our Magneto banner icon, which if you like icons and you want this, you're gonna want to collect all of these anyway. But I'm not a big fan. I don't really rock most of these. I keep my Rick and Morty one. But if you're a Marvel fan and you like Magneto, you're probably going to want to claim this. And then, of course, once you get all 4, you unlock the Magneto Wastelander edition skin right here. As you can see, quick 360. It doesn't have a cape on, but that's one of the rewards you are going to unlock. So as you can see there, I think they did a great job with this skin. It goes great with Wolverine and the Marvel series and X-Men and everything Fortnite has collabed and released. And you also get the Wastelander Magneto for the Lego Fortnite. So there you have it. Looks pretty cool. Add that to the collection. And that's page 1. Once you complete the quest for page 1, you're gonna unlock page 2. And these are the rewards. The first one, crushed GG emoticon. If you like the whole GG emoticon, is a pretty dope one that you're gonna want to rock. And of course, it has Magneto's hand crushing it, because it looks like the GGs are made out of metal. The next reward here is probably one of my favorite ones besides the skin, and that is the magnetic steps glider. So check this out, guys. As you can see, the steps are forming by collecting all the metal scraps, I guess from thin air, but once again, it's Magneto. So as a glider, I think they did a great job, and especially if you equip Magneto with this right now, this is a skin I'm rocking, but I think they did an amazing job with this glider here. So we're definitely gonna be equipping that, and I'm gonna be equipping Magneto. Actually, let's do that real quick. Let's equip him, and now let's check it out with him. There you go. As he's walking down the steps. Mind you, I didn't equip a cape because I'm not a fan of capes, but I feel like you're gonna have to, because it is Magneto. But we'll get to his skin, which technically I just equipped. Next one here, you get the Magnetism Master wrap. So it has this color scheme, the red and purple. And if you check out the other weapons and you trigger it, it is sort of reactive. Well, it is reactive, as you can see there. This is for the sub SMG right there. So that's pretty dope. So if you want to rock the whole Magneto set, go with the weapon wrap. You want to get the glider, the emoticons, and all that stuff. This is what you're going to unlock here. And then next up, you have this emote, which also I think is pretty dope. Right there, he dismantles the weapon He did that in the movie as well because he is Magneto, so he can modify anything that is magnetic and of course metal. So I think that E emote is pretty cool. That's actually pretty dope. So if you do eliminate someone, you may want to rock that and use it because it looks like you kind of took their weapon and destroyed it after eliminated them. So I think once again, that emote is probably one of my favorite ones, along with this magnetic steps glider. And last but certainly not least, and you already saw it because I just equipped it, you get the other Wastelander style here of Magneto. There you go. This is more of the original, a little bit looks more original, I guess, from compared to if we go back to page 1. This is, he has like those metal scraps and stuff, because this is more of the Wastelander, you know, this whole wreck theme here in Fortnite. But either way, guys, these are the 2 pages and these are all the rewards you're gonna earn. Now I'm gonna show you, we're gonna jump into some gameplay and I'm gonna show you how I completed all these quests. Let me know in the comments as we continue here if you found any of these frustrating or difficult to do. I was reading online that a lot of people were frustrated or having trouble with certain ones. I think 1 or 2 I did, but either way, let's jump into the gameplay. Let's check out these quests that you're gonna earn all these rewards in page 1 and page 2 of the Magneto mid-season battle pass here in Fortnite. Let's go. All right, so here we have it, page 1. Remember, there are 2 pages here, page 1 of the Magneto Quests, and we're gonna start off right from the top. So the first one here, we have to visit Weapon X Lab, and as you can see, it's already marked for you on the map. Just note, depending on what time you're doing this quest, it is a hot drop. Nonetheless, all you have to do is land and make your way in. Even if you get eliminated, it will complete the quest. But fortunately, I wasn't contested, and that's it. And you get the cape. Next up, you have to collect Magneto Power. So I don't think eliminating a player counts. You actually have to find it here. So for example, here, this chest was open and the Magneto Power was there and I was able to collect it. That's the only way it's worked for me, but all you have to do is just collect it and that's it. Done deal. Next up, we have to travel distance in the air with Magneto Power equipped. All you have to do is equip it. Well, first find it, then equip it, and just travel distance in the air. I think this was a little cheesy way of doing it, but either way it worked. What I did was I found that this umbrella here, as long as you keep jumping on it, you're gonna gain the distance. You just have to try to keep landing on the umbrella, unless you wanna, you know, jump off a roof, a cliff, a bridge, land in water. But this here is the easiest one just because it's repetitive. Jump up and down and you should complete that quest as long as you don't run across any enemies. But this is, for me, probably the fastest way to do it. So hopefully that helps you guys out. All right, and as we continue, the final one, we have to hit vehicles using Magneto Power. So once again, I was in Classic Courts. I was able to loot up and equip the Magneto Power. And you're gonna be able to find, especially in this season, you're gonna be able to find vehicles anywhere, almost anywhere on the map. All you have to do here is use the Magneto Power, launch that scrap metal right at the car. It's gonna take you about three to four, I think 3 cars to destroy just to complete the total damage needed. But once again, it's chapter 5, season 3. You're gonna be able to find cars pretty much everywhere and just hit the cars for the amount of times that the quest requires and you are done. All right, so that does it pretty much with page 1. I'm gonna be honest, I found almost all those quests pretty easy to do. The only one that I was a little bit confused about at the first time was collecting the Magneto Power, because the first time around I eliminated a player and I picked it up, but it didn't count. So on my next match, as you saw in sort of that gameplay footage, I actually found it, which it was in one of the loot chests. And once I equipped it, like I picked it up and put it in my inventory, then it actually counted. Or you can head on over a Brawler Battlegrounds, I think it's called, that POI, and you can purchase it from Magneto. And once you purchase it and equip it, that also counts. But I'm letting you guys know right now, it is extremely contested. Everyone's running to that POI and he only has 1 in stock. So if someone beats you to it, then you're gonna probably have to eliminate that player. But like I told you, by picking it up from an eliminated player, as far as I know, it doesn't count unless they patched it and changed it. The only way is you looting it up or being the first one to buy it from Magneto. So that completes page 1. Now let's get back into it and let's check out page 2. All right, so here we have it. We have a page 2 quest for the Magneto rewards. And as you can see, there are a total of 4 quests that we need to complete. And all the rewards that you're going to pretty much earn per quest completed. So let's start with the first one here. We have to eliminate opponents with Magneto Power, and you get that GG emoticon. Now, this one here is a little tough because it's going to take a couple of tries, a couple of hits, depending on how good of an opponent you have. Or check this out right here. These guards also do count. These heavy grunt guards, if you eliminate them, they also do count towards pretty much your goal here. But either way, this is probably the one that you may have the most trouble with, because depending on how good or skilled player you come up against, you may get eliminated, or you're gonna have to do a combo with your gun or just eliminate them with the Magneto Power. As we continue here, you have to block hits using the Magneto Power. So this one here, you can almost simultaneously do, as you can see from the gameplay here. As I was trying to eliminate the enemy players with the Magneto Power, I was also blocking some shots. And this was at first. After I got the first quest done, then I started combining it with SMGs and shotguns. But look, as you can see here, what I'm trying to do here is just pretty much absorb as much damage before that Magneto shield breaks. And then you're going to want to run out of the way, because, you know, it's going to take some time for this thing to regenerate, and you don't want to get eliminated, which did happen to me a couple of times. And then you have to go and find the Magneto Power again and equip it. So this is probably the most frustrating one, because it's almost as if you can't fight back. You have to try to take damage. And this is probably the quest that a lot of people were frustrated with. And as you can see here, hopefully you can run across some bots or some players that are not that skilled. Just try to absorb as much damage as possible before going ahead and boom, eliminating them. Let's keep it going. Then up next, we have to damage opponents from 1 story above or higher. 2,000 damage to be exact. As it states, get yourself on a roof, on a mountaintop, on a cliff, anything that's at least 1 story above. Once again, I play a lot of Zero Build. I used to play a lot of Build. So another tip for you guys, if you're watching this gameplay footage here, I was practicing, I guess, my mouse aim here, trying to get these long shots, and third party in situations is probably the best scenario for you to complete this. But if you do play builds mode, crank a 90 as fast as you can and try to hit an opponent from the top of your build or your tower. That's another way to do it. But if you play Zero Builds like I do, you're gonna want to get on a mountain, on a rooftop, something at least 1 story above, and deal as much damage as possible. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it took a couple of matches to get this done, but maybe I think in build mode and in Team Rumble would probably be the fastest way to do it. I kept it in regular pubs and, you know, regular battle royale because I was trying to complete the other quests. But if you can, jump into Team Rumble, build, get high up, and deal that damage. All right, and the final quest here, we have to configure rift beacons. There are 3 to be exact. They're marked on the map for you. The first one I headed to was Grand Glacier here. All you have to do is activate it, and then you're gonna want to head on over probably to the other side of the map. They probably did this on purpose, so you have to get this done in probably 2 matches, unless you're willing to go into the storm for the third one. So right here, the second one is in the underworld. Hopefully you could get yourself a vehicle and fly across the map, because once again, you're gonna have to head on over to Sandy Steps to activate the final rift beacon. And there you have it, guys. All quests for the page 2 of the Magneto rewards are done. As you can see, guys, it didn't take me, I'm gonna be honest, maybe 40 minutes, 35 minutes. Once again, Zero Builds, just kind of do them in that order. As I kind of followed along, to be quite honest with you. I tried my best. There were some that were getting, I guess, simultaneously done when you have to deal the you have to eliminate opponents with the Magneto Power, as well as block, you know, enemy damage with it. So some of those you're gonna probably do simultaneously. I left the beacons for last. Like I said, I didn't have a lot of trouble with these quests. I was reading online that a lot of people or a lot of players were frustrated. I don't know why. I don't know which ones were probably the worst ones. Probably the one that annoyed me the most was having to absorb damage with the Magneto Power, because I felt, well, I was technically defenseless because I couldn't kind of eliminate the opponent. I had to take as much damage as possible. But that was probably the only one that I had the most frustration, quote unquote, with. But guys, in the comments, let me know, how long did it take you? Which ones you found most frustrating? Do you get these done as fast as possible? What do you think of the rewards? What do you think of the Magneto skin? And once again, we're mid-season. We're halfway here in summer. And of course, Epic is taking that break and we're waiting for that whole Pirates of the Caribbean collab that I'm pretty excited about. But either way, guys, did you unlock the Magneto skin? How long did it take you? Let me know in the comments. And of course, which quest frustrated you the most? And if you haven't done so, please, guys, please, if you could just hit the subscribe button, it means the world. If you could just hit that subscribe button, it's free, it doesn't cost anything, and they'll give you the notifications when I go live and when I drop a new video. So help support the community, help support the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.